Hi YouTube, please give me a moment while I connect to Facebook. We'll be getting started shortly. And I think we should be live on Facebook. Hi everybody, welcome to the Strategic Swing Trader Weekly Broadcast. I am Sami, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're enjoying the long weekend and welcome to today's video. Before we start, as always, a standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever I discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you'd like to download a copy of my free ebook, link for that is in the description. If you find benefit in today's video, please be sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions, leave a comment or email us, info@t3live.com. Again, info@t3live.com. So I'm going to talk about the market. We'll talk about the individual stocks that I like for Tuesday, I guess, since the market is closed tomorrow. And then we'll also talk about Bitcoin, okay? We'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about maybe some of the other coins too. So first off, the market, it looks like it has ended the downtrend. So we had lower highs, and those are the lower lows. These are the lower highs, right? Lower highs, two lower highs, two lower lows, and the last low here resulted in a rally that retraced about 100% of the move. So it looks like the pullback is over. Now, is the market higher from here on out? Yes, it is. I am fairly confident we are higher. Are we going up on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? I don't know, because there is a declining 20 on the daily. If the 20 was pointed up like this and price was at it, I would say any day we should break out. We should move up. But we have a declining 20. It's even worse on the SPY. Normally when that happens, you get a retest, like let's say a red bar, like so. And then maybe after that, you get a pop, okay? Or the market goes sideways, comes in maybe, or goes sideways, and that would allow the 20 MA to catch up and point up again, which would mean, you know, ready to move up. The fact that we have a decline 20 makes it a little bit difficult as far as the timing goes, but as far as the bias, I'm bullish. I'm back to all out bullish. IWM is lagging behind, but it's bullish. It's got like a weekly buy setup, I would say, on the IWM. So again, the timing is the difficult part here, but as far as the bias goes, I am back to bullish. I think on Wednesday I was doing a live stream with Mike Camo and some of the other guys at T3, and Bitcoin was actually breaking down. Like, it was literally breaking under the support, and I thought we would come in to retest the 20 on the weekly chart. So where's the 20 on the weekly? Here is the weekly. So I thought Bitcoin would probably get to the 20, which was about, I estimated about 80,000, maybe 85,000. But that is not gonna happen at all. Look at Bitcoin. It's definitely higher. I can say that with certainty that I think Bitcoin is higher. Ethereum, very sloppy, but will eventually probably pop with Bitcoin. Solana really took off this weekend. So if we can get a pullback on Solana, that would be wonderful. But Solana took off. If you look at the weekly chart, it is just really, really bullish. It's been basing for a long, long time, basically, since March or so. And now finally broke out. So we're firing on all cylinders. I talked about XRP. I don't know if it was during the live stream or last weekend's video. I think it was last weekend's video, I believe. And I liked it a lot, over 258 to be exact, or over 260. And I bought some. Okay, about a good amount. And now I'm looking to add to it over 340, but I'm hoping it goes sideways for another day or two to allow that 20 MA to catch up and then break out off the 20, which would be a lot more robust, a lot more sustainable. So we'll see, but I do like XRP a lot. Some of the other coins are okay. Doge is okay, I think. Let's hope the camera is not freezing up. There's something wrong with my... You know, it is acting up. I hope you can still hear me. So I'm just going to turn off the camera. Let me see. I hope you can still hear me. But let's see the camera. Yeah. Wow, I look like a cartoon. Yeah, something is up with my camera. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. At any rate, back to the charts. As long as you can hear me and follow the chart, that would be great. So AOUT. I want to be A in, not A out. This is incredible. This is really, really, really bullish. These are some of the best breakouts you can get, which is when the stock goes sideways for a long, long time at the 200 and then finally breaks out off of it. Oh my God. But I never came across it during my nightly scan because of the liquidity. I typically only look at stocks trading above 500,000 shares in volume, daily volume, and this thing probably trades 100 or so. So I love it, but it's late. It should have been bought at 10, and it's also super, super thin. Otherwise, like it over the highs, stop right here, okay? On the AOUT. The ATUS, I made another mistake here, which is I didn't buy it at the lows when it was retesting the 200. And now I'm looking at perhaps buying it over the highs because I love the monthly chart over 285 or so. So 286, let's just say. Okay. So I like it with a stop down here. Love the monthly chart on the ATUS. BCE, I think bottomed. It's a tough one because it's right into the declining 20 on the daily. But what's nice about it is that it broke to new lows and then the breakdown got bought. If you look at the weekly, the same thing happened as well. It turned into a bottoming tail. So I literally like it over that bottoming tail bars high, stop under the low and target about 2650. If you want to use the tighter stop, then instead of under the low here, just under this bar's low. Okay. On the BCE. CE looks really pretty. I don't know if it's going to work because it's very, very weak, but it's trying to transition. It's basically going to be an hourly base breakout. So over the base right here, long, stop under it. Really pretty. That's the CE. Fresh is also really bullish, but it's a big stop. But it's very, very bullish. Over the highs, stop under the daily base. Probably higher to here. Okay, on the monthly. FVRR, I played it over here, and then I don't know where I got out exactly. But I did get out of it, and it didn't come in much. And now it's looking like it's going to move back up. Look at the monthly. It's the same as the ATUS, which is basically the same pattern as Twilio and the other ones that I played the last several months, right? That broke out off the docu, that broke out off the 20. Some of them I still have. I still have some docu. I still have half of the Twilio. You see what I mean? So these are the same patterns. They're not quite as good, but it's very hard to find a pattern that's as good as Twilio or DocuSign. It's just very, very hard to find something that looks this pretty. This is picture perfect. So these I think are good enough, the ATUS and the FVRR. Now the difficult part is, where do we enter? Do we use the daily highs and play above, stop right here, in which case it'd be a really big stop? Or what about playing it long over Friday's high with a stop under the lows? You know, you save yourself a couple dollars basically. You shave off the stop size a couple dollars or so. PSTG, super bullish. I had the PSTG and the SMTC. In fact, this was mentioned as an idea in the newsletter on Friday on the hourly buy setup. So those two looked alike. I didn't know the SMTC was going to be this bullish, but the PSTG is also really, really bullish. So I like it over the highs, stop under the lows, huge stop. Yes, huge stop. The SENS, it looks really bullish. So there's two the same entry, but there's two stops. Either here with the tight stop, 77 I think, or 67 right here. It's extremely bullish. It's just that, you know, which stop do you want to use? If you want to use the tight stop, it's more risky. You could easily get stopped out. If you want to use the big stop, then you're not going to have as much reward to risk. I'm liking some of the China stocks. Look at JD. Now, tell me this stock didn't bottom already. I mean, could you look at a stock like this and say, no, it hasn't bottomed? Look at the monthly. Wow. It looks amazing. Finally ended that 4 or 5 year downtrend and is trying, look at the 20, starting to curl. This is higher. This should be higher. JD, love it. Baba's okay, not as good, I think, but it's a buy setup also after that pop. It's just very sloppy, but it should be the bottom. Look at BZ also, what it did on Friday. I mean, that should be higher, but BZ is not as pretty as JD. And I have a few more right here that haven't yet popped. So they're not too late. The FINV, which looks really pretty on the monthly and the weekly also. Here it is. Okay, the XNet, but another thinly traded stock. Super, super thin. So be careful, please, if you decide to play it. Over the base, stop all the way down here so as to not get shaken out. With the long-term ideas, I like to use a big stop because I don't want to get shaken out. GDS, I played it a couple times on the way up, but I never was able to hang on to it. It always shook me out. And then now is doing a daily buy setup, and it looks pretty good on the monthly. The VNET is an open position in the newsletter. Nice monthly. The YMM is the same, an open position in the newsletter. So those all look higher long-term from the China stocks, okay? The shorts, I only found 3 that I like. The DYN looks lovely. It kind of triggered already on Friday, but I wasn't aware of it. It's under 14. Stop over 1590 on the DYN. The EVH is a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically short right here. Stop would be right here. Okay, on the EVH, and then the last one would be the RGTI, and that's the quantum computing stock, the darling of the quantum computing. Has a lower high. Not my type of trade, but has a sell setup on the daily chart. So, you know, check it out if you're interested. But I'm more interested in the longs because the market to me is very, very bullish. The camera's still acting up, so I'm just gonna turn it off. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope the audio at least is good. I'm not sure what's going on with the camera, but I hope the audio still is okay. And I will see you around. I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everybody.